Hey guys, it's Sesquipedalian, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword Blind. In the last episode, we got the Goddess Sword, and we got our new uniform, which is very reminiscent of the old games. So in this episode, we're going to visit the bazaar and probably start on our adventure. So, I'm going to go check this again. Well, apparently it takes a little longer for it to respawn. Anyway. Link! Oh, it's Fledge. That green uniform looks so adventurous. You sure look like a knight now. The headmaster said you're heading out to look for Zelda. You're really something else. I could never imagine myself doing what you're about to do. I put a lot of work into making this. You should take it with you. The Adventure Pouch! You can store all kinds of useful items in this handy piece of gear. So this is basically the quick item menu. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventures. It's neat because you can fit 4 things in it that you'll need on your big journey. You can buy all kinds of stuff at the bazaar that you can put in this pouch. You should go look. You can also buy some potions and a shield. They fit in the pouch and they might come in handy on an adventure. Link, I just know you'll find Zelda for us. Alright, what is this?
Hey, I just saw the news. Out of all of us, how come only you got promoted to senior class? Talk about stupid calls. On top of all that, Groose won't come out of his room and Zelda's missing.
Well, thank goodness for Groose being in his room.
It's all your fault. Way to go there, buddy. Some senior class guy you are.
What did I do? Anyway, let's go on outside. I heard the news, Link. Zelda's fallen down through the clouds and you're going to look for her. Is that right? Headmaster told me there's a land beneath the clouds. Do you know anything about that? I like how the professor is talking to the student. Which is actually... well, considering it is kind of common. So that's the famous sword. But it won't do you much good if you don't have a shield to protect yourself with. Here, take this with you. Yay, wooden shield. It's a light wooden shield that breaks easily and can burn, so be careful how you use it. Pretty good for fencing, but probably can't take heavy. The wooden shield is light and maneuverable, but it's the weakest of all the shields. Also keep in mind that it's particularly vulnerable to fire.
You don't say.
If it breaks, you can buy a new one at the bazaar. To equip the shield, hold negative and point it at the Wii remote. Point it out with the Wii remote. If you're not sure how to use a shield, Knight Commander Aegis at the sparring hall will happily teach you. Okay, so you can press negative and it will bring up the 4 items you have. So, we have that equipped. It's really a toggle, so I'll only go check with Aegis. Just to see how this is used. Since this is about where I got in my first attempt at this, and and then I found out I screwed up, and I just couldn't recover it. Anyway, Link, the headmaster told me about Zelda. Poor girl, I'm worried about her. Now, I don't know all the details of what's going on here, but the sword you're carrying isn't from Skyloft. It's an ancient artifact that can only be carried by the Chosen One. And since you happen to be the one carrying it, I guess I can figure out a lot of the rest of this crazy story. You know, Link, I just wish I was there. I wish there was more I could do for you. But I can't offer this as a parting gift. You're ready to learn some new moves. It's time to learn the secrets of defense. First, we need to start with the basics. Give your nunchuck a shake to take your shield out. Simple stuff, I know, but you need to review the basics. To lower your shield, swing your sword with the rear remote, or press A to put your shield away entirely. Be careful when trying to attack while on the defensive. Every time you swing your sword, move your shield out of the way, lowering your guard. Why don't you try that first? So you take your sword out, then your swing the nunchuck and it brings your sword up, and then you can swing your sword, but you have to bring up your shield. Like that. You have to be careful with the timing. Alright, and... That's right, Link. You're a strong swordsman, easy to teach to you. What's the instructor's route? Not yet. So... I like how it gently goes your direction. So you hit... Sorry about hitting my mic there, but, you hit this, and... Like that. Alright. So, it's basics. That's the basics. Oh, ready to talk more about the practicals? About the series of defense? How about the practical stuff? Excuse me. Oh, I moved my mic. Practical stuff? Okay. If you wear your shield right before an enemy attacks you, the force from your shield armor will repel the enemy's attack. This technique is called shield bash. It makes the enemy recoil, giving you an opening in which to attack. This technique is very useful against enemies who throw weapons at you or just refuse to give you an opening for attack. In a real battle, pulling off a defensive shield maneuver requires perfect timing. Believe me, you really don't want to miss. Why don't you put what you learned to use with that defense practice log? Which we just did. Just swing the rear remote. Ow. But, that's basically what happens. So, we know the basics now. So now why don't we head down to the bazaar? Get a fruit here. Oh boy. Master, I have an update regarding the stone tablet and resulting column of light it created. A column of light has appeared to the south of our location, and signs indicate it has created an opening in the cloud barrier to the land below. You don't say! I must also caution you that descending to the surface armed with only a sword will result in a decreased probability of survival. If you have not already done so, I advise you to purchase a shield and potions at the bazaar in preparation for your journey. Another subject to discuss, Master. Once you have accustomed to the controls, you are free to modify the on-screen interface. On the gear screen, select the interface to change the on-screen display to suit your preferences. Okay, so you can press 1. Oh, interface. Standard, light, Pro. Haha, I love it. So, let's see what light looks like. I'll probably change it up to Pro later, but hang on, one minute. Ooh, there's going to be a tool for wind at some point.
Hey, look up there. It's Beetle's air shop. It's here. He sells bug nets there. I want one so bad. There's a bell hanging down from the shop, and I hear if you ring it, Beetle will stop for you and pick you up. When that bell's up, off the ground. You have to launch something at to have any hope of ring.
Where is he? I don't see him. Whatever. I believe the bazaar is this direction, or wait a sec. I really have no idea. Oh, this is it. What's this? What is it that my eyes behold? Oh, young man, what a calamitous visions appear before me. You may choose not to believe me, my eyes foresee a hazardous, thorny road ahead of you. But I can't foresee what will befall you, for I am a fortune teller. Trust my piercing eyes. Listen to my pure and innocent voice. I will do you no harm. Gaze deeply into my eyes and come closer. No! Alright. Hey, you there. Yes, you, the adorable boy with the golden hair. Welcome to the potion shop. You can drink our potions when you're injured to fill up your hearts. Hey, you're one of those knights, aren't you? Or one in training, at least, Let me tell you. One look at you and I could tell you you'll need my potions by the cauldron full. So don't try to slink away without stocking up. Oh dear. I forgot to ask you if I have an empty bottle on you. Just so you know, I can't sell you a potion if you don't have an empty bottle to pour it into. For some reason I like you, though, so I'll give you a spare empty bottle I've been keeping here in the stall. Oh, it's nothing. It's my little gift. You won't hear me say this often, but you can put other things besides potions in an empty bottle, so it's a useful thing to carry around. Alright, we got a bottle. It actually looks like a bottle. Empty bottles fill your adventure pouch. Press negative to look, take a look. If you get to the point where you can't fit any more stuff in your pouch because it's full, you can always drop items off the item check. So what would you like to buy? Alright. No need to be rude. I'm busy too. Alright. Now, what are the different potions here? That's a vat of heart potion. Drink this deer and it will replenish 8 hearts. For adventure, it's only 20 rupees. Sure. Alright. Thank you, sweetie. If you want a potion powered up, go see my husband at the end of the counter. He can make something up for you. But I don't think we'll be doing that. I think we're actually going to head out. Now that we have everything. So. Gotta dash off. Alright, so let's head on over to this column of light. Okay, I thought dive was something different, but whatever. Oh, you stuff. Alright, Master Link observe. Drew, stop. Green pillar before you is a column of light. It marks the point at which you can descend to the surface. And confirm your current location on the map. Please see where you are in relation to Skyloft. Alright. Appears I'll be able to reach the surface by pressing through pull on the clouds at this column's base. Anyway, sorry for that interruption. Alright, so we can dive down here. As it indicates. Nice big hole. And you actually do have to press the sailcloth to get safely down. Master Link, we've arrived. You have arrived. It is a fabled surface that has been long part of Skyloft legend. By my calculations, you are currently positioned in a location known as the Sealed Grounds. Big volcano off in the distance. Oh, they already show you the entire place. Come on. That was not me, so I know. Please proceed with caution. Alright. Hello. Oh, that's lovely. Oi! Alright, for these you have to slice in the direction that's facing. Ow. Dang it. Got dark for a minute there. What? So you know, this is beyond my first playthrough, so I'm not sure what's going on here. There's that thing again. Not sure a little sword's gonna do much against that thing. And apparently just a vision. And ruins. Oh, quiet, Fee. I know my health's low. There we go. So I'm guessing we got on there. Young one, child of destiny descended from the sky. Raise the sword of the goddess, Skyward. Take aim at the evil aura and unleash its power. Not sure what voice to give that, but whatever. Ah, fail. There we go. Geysers! Master Link, I'm sensing a change in the area has been triggered by your Skyward strike. You don't say! Oh my gosh, I gotta get counter for that. I've also detected an aura that correlates closely to your sailcloth. I surmise this area belongs to Zelda. I can lead you in the direction of this aura through a process known as dowsing. Would you like me to explain this process to you? Sure. Dowsing is when I detect the presence of an aura of something you wish to search for using the tip of your sword. The nearer you are to an object emitting the aura question, the stronger the response will be. This response manifests itself through vibration and sound. The direction of the object emitting the aura is indicated by the purple pointer you see. Hold down C and select Zelda as your dowsing target and select the direction you wish to search. So... let's see. Up in that direction. Alright. And the sailcloth goes automatically. Sweet. It just chucks you up here. I like that. Alright, let's head up to this door, which apparently is in the direction we need. Looks like the seal's broken, so we can go ahead and open it up. Sweet. Sealed temple. Huh. That's an impressive hat. Oh, the traveler descended from the clouds above. I welcome you, child of fate. Tell me, what is your name? Link. Ah, Link, good, very good. I sense you have already gained control of your sacred power that fills your sword when pointed skyward. The skyward strike is yours to command. It is proof you are fit to bear the blade you carry, the goddess sword. I have sat here for many years waiting for you to arrive, also that I could fulfill my purpose as your guide. You stand under the roof of the sealed temple, a place built by the goddess an eternity ago. Your arrival here was predestined many, many years ago. The spirit maiden you seek arrived here shortly before you, descending to this land with a shower of light. There's no doubting it. The gears of fate have begun to turn. It's like steampunk. Yet all is not as it should be. The spirit maiden was not meant to reach this land in a manner she did. I feel an evil power working in the shadows. It moves to warp the destiny of which you two are a part. Link, you are concerned for the spirit maiden and seek her whereabouts, yes. That is understandable, but for now you must focus on moving forward. That girl has her own purpose, and she must pursue, as you do. She set out for Faron Woods to discover that destiny for herself, and you must follow. Show me your map. The X upon your map marks the path that will lead you to Faron Woods. You'll be traveling an unfamiliar land. Many monsters have settled there, and a map may not prove guidance enough for your journey. So I'll give you the power to create beacons. When a beacon is marked on your map, a column of light will stand at that location. It will act as your waypoint from afar. Point at the X and press C to place a beacon. So zoom in and... there we go. Though you cannot see from where we are, a beacon stands outside to guide you. Leave the temple through the front doors and see for yourself. When you no longer have a use for a beacon, you can remove it from your map by pressing C. Use your beacons well, and you will never fear getting lost. Go now. You must head into Faron Woods and chase after the Spirit Maiden, the one you call Zelda. On your way out, take the contents of the treasure chest within this room. What you find there should prove useful for you on your journey. You are ready. Leave through the door before you and head into the woods. I wish you safe travel. Know that all the questions you have will be answered in time. For now, Link, go bravely. Alright, so treasure chest somewhere in here. A revitalizing potion. More importantly, we got a bottle! Ha! Sweet. Alright. And there's that beacon. It's a tower of light into the sky. Man, these are going to be useful. Out of the way, scrap! Come on. Come on. Ah, whatever. Come on. Seem to be blocking me every time. There we go, finally. Whew, thanks for jumping in there and rescuing me, bud. Just who were those red pests? I did not expect to run into a pack of them in this peaceful forest. Same goes for you. This is the second time I bumped into one of your kind today. I tell you, all sorts of weird things are going on lately. Well, you're big for taking care of those guys, so let me tell you something fascinating. Hey, bud. I'm Gorko of the Goron. I'm researching the ancient history of these woods here. According to the ancient text, there is some kind of place up above called the Isle of the Goddess, far up in the sky. Apparently, these old statues serve as landmarks to those traveling up to the sky who are down from the Isle of the Goddess place. If you find one, be sure to examine it to keep tabs on the number of landmarks. They're rumored to be quite useful. Supposedly, this statue is special, as it is said to have the ability to activate all the other statues. The whole thing sounds a little crazy, I know, but I, for one, believe it to be true. Otherwise, why would all these statues be here all over the place? There's a real head-scratcher, bud. Makes you want to know more, does it not? Oh, yeah. Sounds like I have a fellow connoisseur of ancient cultures here. Alright, bud, you had better brace yourself, because I'm about to blow your mind. So get this. People actually live on this Skyline Island, and they get around by flying on the backs of huge birds that are way bigger than birds down here. Up there, everyone reveres the goddess, and the residents of all the islands in the sky live in perfect society, totally free of conflict or unhappiness. Yeah. Not only that, but from what I could tell, their civilization is way, way more advanced than ours down here. But does not even stop there, bud. The Isle of the Goddess has even more stuff to marvel at. The place was crafted by the goddess herself, with figures that is filled with wonders that we do not have here. Buildings are all made of gold, an endless spring of mystical water feeds a river through the place. One sip of this stuff, you will live forever. forever. The trees are heavy with plump fruit that cures all disease. The fields are crowded with pumpkins that never rot. Magic wildflowers bloom everywhere. And the weather brood. Not too hot, not too cold. No chance of sweaty heat in this garden paradise. That is an isle goddess. Amazing, right? Wrong, it is beyond amazing. You want to hear more about it, don't you, bud? Nah. Ah, is that so, bud? That's what I'm going to tell you more, but I guess I can't wait. Whoa! What in the world just happened? Did you use some kind of magic? The statue reacted the moment you got near it, bud. How crazy is that? Well, that was kind of nuts, but we're out of time, so the next episode, we're going to continue on our adventure. This has been Sesquipedalian, and I'll see you guys next time.